Alfredo Morelos' emotional Rangers departure is transfer exit confirmed. Of course, Michael Beale did come out and say that's it, it's done. The career is over. I've given my thoughts on it. Personally, I don't think it was. I think it was right? The way he called out Morelos, but you've got to call out other players, man. You've got to call. You can't just pin it on one guy, right? And what he said about Morelos, it's true, right? But why are you bringing him on, Beale? Right? I don't want to just make the same fed that I did yesterday because there's a lot more to talk about today, involving a certain player completing a medical. But again, like so he brings Morelos on, which there's no reason to bring Morelos on. Morelos is gone. We know this. We know that we can't, right? We're winning 1-0. The team's playing fine. Well, I'll say finally. It's not like we were brilliant, but we would have won regardless if we brought Morelos on or off. And he came on. He was lethargic. He was dead. He didn't offer nothing, like he's done the past couple of months, right? So Beale made it that this performance that Morelos done today was like a one-off, well, a one-off, but like it was like the worst performance he's done. When in reality, this is when Morelos has performed for months now. I don't get why Beale just calls out this performance, man. What about the likes of Kamara, Kent, other shiftless bastards? Obviously, Kent didn't feature, but I don't know. I feel like he's just picked Morelos and threw him under the bus. That's my opinion. We've seen Morelos, though he's walked out with his kid. He's been greeted with an emotional farewell. And let's make no mistake about it, right? Morelos has been an absolute unreal player for Rangers. He's the top European goal scorer. Anyone who's like top European goal scorer for us has to be held in some fucking regard. And I think the way some people are treating him is shite, and I'll admit, you could argue he's treated us shite for like since he's come back for this injury. He's not been fit at all this season. He's been overweight. He hasn't really worked on it, but again, he still keeps other players at the team. Now that's down to Beale. Like there's points where he's kept Cholak out, and some people be like, "Oh, why is he not playing Cholak?" But is that Beale picking Morelos? Is that on Beale, or is that Cholak who's shite? It has to be one or the other. Is Cholak shite, or is Beale out of his depth by picking a guy that's overweight and done? You can't have it one way or the other. And I mean, Beale's got to answer those questions. But Morelos is gone, right? And does this mean we're never going to see him again? Was this it? Will he get carted out in the last game of the last game at home, which is against Hearts on the 24th? And it's going to be nah. Morelos, goodbye. Kent, those sort of players, are they going to get a farewell? I don't know, right? I don't know if that's what's going to happen. But to me, Morelos, if this is the last we see Morelos, right, and it's just been Beale burying him, and then he walks out the back door, and that's it, never to be seen again. To me, that would be doing the guy an injustice, but that's my opinion. Anyway, Kieran Doyle reaches verbal agreement with Rangers and has completed his medical. Kieran Doyle is closing in as a move to Rangers after Norwich City confirmed he is leaving. Sources have told Football Insider. It is believed Doyle's verbally agreed a 3-year contract, and barring any late hitches, the Glasgow Giants are confident making the former Everton star. This guy's pish. Everton star, even if you were an Everton star, man, doesn't mean you're good. I mean, look at the state of Everton. They're shite. Probably they're going to be playing in the Championship. I hope they do, because I don't like them. Their first summer signing. Norwich announced on Saturday that the 25-year-old is among a number of departures from the club at the end of the season. I don't rate him, but you know, if he comes, I'll back him. And yeah, Todd Cantwell's basically been bigging this guy up. Of course, Cantwell scored a great wee goal, but like, let's be real. To me, this guy's fucking nowhere near the level of Cantwell, and Cantwell's been good for us, right? And I think he will be great, but it's not like if this guy's worse than Cantwell, it's the end of the world, but I feel like with Cantwell, you're getting a really good player. With this Kieran Doyle guy, I feel like you're just getting a run-of-the-mill shite Championship player that wouldn't look out of place in the Sunday League. Is that harsh? It could be, right? It really could be, but yeah. Cantwell says, yeah, he's a good player. He's someone I enjoyed playing with. We had success at Norwich, and he's a top lad. He's a top lad. Is that good enough for Rangers if someone is described as a top lad? Personally, I couldn't give a fuck if they were an absolute cunt and they got the job done at Rangers. But anyway, guys, that's it done for this transfer fed. Morelos has been booted out the door. Beale has put his foot down. Will he do the same with Kent and Kamara and co? I doubt he will. But if he does, fair play. He'll have my backing. But till then, peace.